Everybody, clearing. Okay, let's see what is on the radar for the twins today, for the collective. What can we see? I'm just looking at that card of blockage, but let's shuffle and see what's up. So thank you, Divine Creator. What is next up in the energy for the twin collective that joins me here? Please bring through only the highest and most beneficial information. Okay, so we get the King of Cups in the reverse. Emotional availability, transparency, emotion to express more emotions. Let's see what's going on for the masculines regarding emotionality. This fell a little bit into the past, so I think because we saw that Two of Swords, the blockage card, we're talking about dense energy that the masculines are in their own zone working on, processing, not wanting to put onto the feminine, but managing on their own. And we get the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So this is a card of feeling trapped and powerless. In the reverse like this, they are freeing their minds. So this emotion that's coming to the surface, Divine Masculines, this is a positive cracking open of your truth, your heart, your processing. What can we see for support for the masculines at this time? Many that didn't feel quite right. Let's see, what do we get? What is the energy of the masculines at this time? Perspective, ideals, and beliefs. So yeah, their opinion about emotional processing, emotional transparency, emotional availability is changing. They're realizing they're only self-sabotaging if they hold back and don't get in tune with their emotions or express what their emotions are telling them to themselves or others. So they are coming out of their shell a little bit and seeing that they're going to be well enough alone if they don't do such a thing. So yeah, they can't bottle up and carpet sweep anymore. They are shifting their mode of operation. They're realizing they're harming themselves by keeping quiet, by not getting in touch with their emotions. Chamber of Illumination. So whatever's been going on with the Divine Masculines internally, having more space, carving out more space, it is something that is bringing them out of this trapped energy within their minds. I'm not going to take it anymore, I just heard. What is the feminine polarity navigating regarding the King of Cups? Oh, purpose. So literally what the masculines do for self, it benefits the connection. So we have this mirroring as the masculines are unlocking their emotions. This passionate new soul level purpose is emerging for the feminines. So Divine Feminines, some of the indication that your masculine is moving through the energy, sight unseen, maybe if you're not in communication, is you're going to start getting passion project ideas. You're going to start having collaborations and opportunities and networking and things kicking off regarding your gifts, your talents, your innovations into the world. So this excitement, I'm taking this for the feminines, that there is this, I'm not going to wait, I'm going to go for it. On my table, it's kind of leaning towards the masculine still, so it is connected. This passionate new expression for the feminines, not holding back in their lives, is a mirrored motion to the masculines not holding back their feelings, their emotions. But what can we see for the feminines? I just saw the Twin Flame card. And also Pleiadian Stargate, freedom, sensitivity, beauty, sensuality. So you're not frigid anymore. I just heard feminines. You're not holding back your sensuality. You're not in waiting, being limited. You're not holding yourself apart from life. That does not mean that you're going out and sleeping with people and trying to forget by being promiscuous or even dating others. For those who are saying, I'm going to wait sexually for my masculine, you're not using your emotionality to hinder you and to stop you from accessing life anymore. You are going with the flow. You're feeling alive. You are beautifying yourself. So divine feminines, you are not letting yourself go. Let's say in this energy, you are single, fancy free, and looking your best. And I do have to say that life force energy that's rising is going to be radiating through you, divine feminines. Yeah, so some divine feminines may be realizing, I just heard they haven't had a haircut since COVID. Come on, divine feminines, let's do it. So yeah, there is this reminder, be at your most radiant, divine feminines. Don't let yourself sink into despair. Take care of your temple, activate, let that life force channel through. But I feel like this is a natural motion that's happening as the masculines free their minds from these loops that they may have been in emotionally, staying in situations that we're not honoring, the fake lives, the mask, any situations that are not high frequency emotionally, they're not grinning and bearing it. This is moving the energy. So divine feminines get this wind in their sails. Divine masculines are also finding when the divine feminines go forward to their purpose, that the energy lightens and the masculines feel the spring in their step to come out of holding patterns as well. Okay, now I'm going to do a mirrored reading with divine feminines and divine masculines, like the daily reading style, but with both, and a shared union space. So thank you, divine creator. What can we see for the divine masculines and divine feminines and the shared space? How are each thinking of their counterpart, feeling on the heart space at this time for their counterpart? What are they each wishing for the connections at this time? What are they each doing that will bring them closer to each other in some way? What is the biggest challenge for each at this time? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? I've got like 5 decks to shuffle. What is the direction of the connection in the near future? And what can we see for the union space, unity conscious space, shared space for each of these energies? Okay, last deck. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Masculines, conscious mind for the feminines. Patience, kindness, acceptance of self and other. So what did we just see? We saw a lot of emotionality coming to the surface. So divine masculines aren't bullying themselves, criticizing themselves for the emotions coming up. They are taking time to process and to self-soothe, to nurture themselves, to reparent. This is the little fawn in the Queen of Pentacles card that is talking about that mothering. So they're giving themselves the nurture needed to own their feelings, to honor their feelings, to process their feelings. The wish card is the destined path. In the reverse, they're taking time out. They are allowing themselves the grace to just decompress from the stresses of the material realm, from the stresses of the materialistic existence. They're really having this deeper meaning sink in about what really matters. They're forgiving themselves for not being successful by worldly terms, I just heard. They're being gentle with themselves, that they haven't found their purpose. They're noticing that they do desire to have a destined path, and they're saying yes to it. What are the feminines thinking of the connection and the masculine? So how does that relate to this journey? They are seeing how they've been inspired to be more. If my feminine believes in me, I can believe in me too. They just might have seen the actual me. Now that I'm coming to these things on my own, I see what they could have been talking about. That's the message there. What can we see for the feminines thinking of the masculines and this connection? 6 of Swords, Lord of earned success. So divine feminines are realizing that yes, while it was love at first sight, while it was a hot and heavy connection to begin with, while it was like nothing they ever have experienced before, this progress is qualifying it for the long term, taking it from something fleeting to something substantial. And death in the reverse, this is a transformation. It's in progress, en route. The divine feminines are letting it sink in that their divine counterpart is authentically all these genuine things, little things about their counterpart. Divine feminines are even sending those messages to their divine counterpart at this time. The progress, sending those thoughts. The swords are the thoughts, sending that beacon of love out there. This is consciously thinking of you, divine masculines. And so your divine feminine may be sending you messages saying, I believe in you. You are amazing in this way. I love this about you. This is amazing. And you might be feeling the energy lightening, divine masculines, because this is on the conscious mind. So your feminine is realizing that they are affirming that they really like you. They really like who you are. What can we see in the connection space? Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So divine masculines, you're realizing you don't have to be harder on yourself than anyone else. You can be kind because your path is for you to walk alone. Nobody else is in each other's shoes. So it's not about what other people do. It's about you just taking the time to know yourself. And divine feminines, you're getting progress here, and you're not taking it personally that the divine masculines have taken space or withdrawn or not felt the same, friend zone, need space, all of that. I want to say that many connections come in and phase out at different times on the journey. Just because a lot of messages seem to repeat here doesn't mean that the collective is one continuous reading here. There are waves of union energies, waves of separation energies, and you'll see over time it does come in cycles, and you will see certain themes repeating. And so instead of thinking of it like, oh, here we go again, I've heard this all before, just know that there are couples coming and going in flow with these messages, and that it's degrees of learning on things. So apply it to your journey. If it doesn't resonate, let it go. But just know that it's a work in progress. We're infinite. It always is a new layer of that. But these messages aren't for the same group of people every time. Certain people watch them for a while and then they leave, and other people come in and hear some of the messages. They are multi-layered. They are complex and simple all at the same time. So they are intricate, but it's not just this flogging of energy. It's a ebb and flow, coming and going, and there are so many thousands of people going in and out of these readings all the time. So take what resonates for you at this time and release the rest. Okay, so divine feminines, yes, you are looking at earned success and knowing that you've earned your own success. Let your divine counterpart earn theirs as well so they can match you, truly. What are the divine masculines feeling on the heart space for the feminines? Oh, the truth about the abundance possible here. Look at that. We've got these signs, synchronicities, confirmations, alignments. There's some kind of knowledge on the heart space that you, divine feminine, are this holy grail. You match them. There's some stroke of genius coming in. Divine masculines are suddenly saying, oh my goodness, my divine feminine is the answer to prayer, is the golden ticket, is this collaborative missing piece, is the other side of the coin, is the thing that perfectly complements. Wow, that's a big aha moment. They don't know how it will work. They don't know what the details will be, but they're feeling it on the heart space. It's cutting to the core that there is something far more inexhaustible in this connection than they first suspected. We've got the infinity symbol here. It's the gift that keeps on giving. So even though divine masculines might not be in physical proximity or communication, there is communication through the airwaves, and it is this eternal energy. It's this abundant energy that just keeps informing and supporting and reminding, just like glitter, you think it's gone. What are the divine feminines thinking about or feeling on the heart space? Temperance, healing, and Princess of Cups, Princess of the Palace of the Flood. So this is the love grounding. This is a more balanced interpretation of the connection. This is the kind of balanced mastery that will allow for an increase. Minnie, distracting. Lie down, sweetie. Just lie down. She always clears the energy. Just lie down. This is the balanced, grounded stability that the feminine's emotions have attained in non-attachment, compassionate non-attachment. Minnie, go. Don't. Did you see my Pac-Man pants? Okay, yeah, so this is the practical, easygoing normalcy that's coming in. You know, sometimes on this journey, emotions run high, expectations go crazy. There's so much euphoria, delusion, pain, it's all over the place. This is really bringing that otherworldly stuff into check on the heart space. So this is readying the masculines to actually stay put and have more of a present connection. We see abundance for the second time. We get abundance. Incredible. So I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. So divine feminines, you have achieved the impossible emotional balance here. Minnie's going to clear it for you some more if you haven't. And divine masculines, you're seeing how you truly are tapping into this incredible abundant layer of life, and your feminine is not too good to be true. You literally, I'm hearing the masculine saying, what did I do to deserve this? Divine masculines, you have got pure hearts. That's its own reward. That's what's bringing you into resonance with these pure-hearted divine feminines. So yeah, on the heart space, there is this huge abundance emerging. And feminines, that is being birthed through this balance, you know, entrusted to those who have come into this balance and presence. What are the masculines wishing for the connections at this time? Illuminate and Mother of Wands, Divine Feminine in the reverse. So they're wishing to hear where you're at, Divine Feminines. They're wishing to see you for more than just the sexual, the physical. They want to get to know you. They want to know what your thoughts are. They really want to understand more what your priorities are beyond just the chemistry or beyond just the surface, beyond the craziness of the journey. They want to actually know what is the source of your light. Spiritual conversations, I'm hearing, energetic conversations, wanting to pick your brain. They want to know you on a deeper level. Oh, that's stunning. Yeah, they really want to see what drives your thoughts. How have you become who you are? They want to see what you're made of. Wow, that is gorgeous, divine masculines. What are the feminines wishing for? Six of Wands and King of Swords. So they want communication with the Divine Masculine. Public meetups. This is the Six of Wands is out in broad daylight, publicly recognized. So in one sense, I'm seeing coffee shops and meetups and things that are not hidden in the night and secret connections. But on the other hand, this is also talking about the higher truths, collaboration with purpose, and the things that each do for their work, and abundance coming in, and innovation. So this is also a desire to talk to the masculine about projects, about ideas, about money-making ideas, about the generation of abundance. Divine feminines want to talk to King of Swords, and divine masculines want to know about and spend time with Queen of Wands. What is the connection space? Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Yeah, divine masculines want to take their lives to the next level by understanding more about how you have created abundance, or the energy of abundance in your life. And divine feminines want to communicate with divine masculines. They still want to put down any of the stigmas, the insecurities, or the obstacles that the masculines have fallen back on, that have prevented them from wanting to engage in these connections fully. And so the feminines are persevering with that. The masculines are persevering through the resistance to really getting to know the feminine. The feminines have historically put a lot more open focus on getting to know the masculines than the masculines publicly express from their side of it. I just heard the masculines like to psychoanalyze the feminines, but they want deeper connection. Both want deeper connection, and they're persevering to wanting to push through all of the layers of this journey, 2222, to get to know each other a little bit better. That's amazing. What actions are the masculines taking at this time? They are opening up their feelings. There's that King of Cups like energy with the emotional transparency, the emotional availability. And the King of Swords in the reverse. The King of Swords was just for the feminines in the upright, wanting to have these, wanting to be seen and heard and recognized and communicate. The masculines are not wanting to communicate. They're still processing their emotions. They're still coming to the emotional truths. They're still learning how to articulate those deeper things. Transmute the karmas into overcoming. So they're in that motion right now. They're making sense of, they're finding out what their emotions are there to tell them. They're learning to discern their emotions. What are the feminine's actions at this time? Two of Wands, they're stepping out of their comfort zone, and we get the Queen of Pentacles. They are, some feminines are moving. This is travel. This is going from one home to another. Finding home is where the heart is. So for some feminines, action right now, there are moves in the works. There are travel plans in the works. There is physical change coming in here. The divine feminines are active, or taking action in their own right to bring more ease, more comfort, more stability into their own lives. We've got a lot of King and Queen energy in this reading. Executive decisions. So yeah, divine feminines. So divine masculines, if there are travel plans and moves and things that would need to bring your connections closer, your divine feminine might just be unawares to you, making these changes behind the scenes so that they can be more physically near you, present. Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. So yeah, divine masculines are seeking the highest truth in their emotional awareness, and divine feminines are making the changes in the physical world that will bring them into alignment. That's so twin flamey. What's the biggest challenge for the masculines? Setting healthy boundaries with player energy and lust and sexual connections and flimsy energy and weak energy. Really looking at these inner drivers and changing, not spreading their energy too thin. This is the challenge for masculines. What is the solution for the masculines? Softening to the twin flame union, understanding they don't need to be looking elsewhere. They have everything they need in these scenarios with their feminine. The spiritual stability, they're finding that within. They are coming into a balance within, inner union, as they open to their emotions. As you open, divine masculines, that creates this soft, supple nurture within you, and you don't have to go seek that intimacy in temporary physical connections, sexual connections. I just heard the old bait and switch, or all of that. You don't have to steal moments anymore. This is a more stable, consistent, long-term energy, and you're softening to it, letting go of misconceptions about what masculinity is, and not being in that suave machismo, but really embodying true galactic balance. What are the feminine's action or challenge at this time? The moon and temperance. So the emotionality coming up from the deep. We did see the feminines already with the temperance card in the upright balancing, but there are still things coming up from the subconscious, from the generational clearing, from societal clearing. There are new layers of depth and connectedness as the masculines are softening into more stability within. It's actually allowing the feminines to see things in a more connected, intuitive, subconscious way. Whenever we're safe to process, that's when more comes up to be seen clearly for what it is. Energy works that way. We're not given more than we can handle. And on these journeys, we get little bits of wiggle room. One does something, the other benefits. The other one does something, then that one benefits. It kind of wiggles up the consciousness ladder. So yeah, the feminines, there's another bubble of volcanic depth coming up that might feel a little bit much right now. That's the challenge, is not condemning, not criticizing that any emotionality or tears or processing means that you are a lost cause. I just heard. So what is the solution for the feminines? Knight of Pentacles. Keep on. Oh well, we get the transformation, the death card for the second time in the reverse. You're in the midst of a huge birthing process of these connections, and right now we're going from, so it's years, it's not just a blink of an eye, it is a long process, taking every thought, every context captive and seeing the new, more loved filled ways of looking at things, energies playing out. We are literally functioning on a different level these days than we were even 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years ago. We're still going through that process and laying that internal foundation. These things take real time to be seen accurately for what they are, and to have our reality mirror back to us the work we've done on the energetic levels and within. So divine feminines are beginning to see this foundation taking root, and the way that we process, streamlining, more instantaneous, more balanced. We're not totally impervious, but it goes hand in hand with the masculines being able to balance themselves out, to befriend their emotions, to keep their balance. So some of this can be feeling each other as well. What is the connection space? Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Yeah, divine masculines, you're finding more creativity in how to soften and soothe and, find it within yourself. You are an infinite being. There is no shortage of awesome within you. to find. You don't need to go outside of yourself for as many answers as maybe you've thought you have needed. And divine feminines, yeah. I'm actually being told, don't let your imagination run wild. Keep bringing it back into balance. Keep tempering your emotions and being in non-attachment. Nourish the creative aspect of your mind. Remember that one wand that we saw, that the feminines are off to the races, not in waiting energy, channeling this stuff into positive outlets. Nourishing the creative aspect, not cycling in demise, I just heard, but really containing the energy and channeling that into productive directions, into healthful living, into supporting your temple, into moving your energy into the world, contributing. What is the motion that connections are going in from the masculine side? Oh, there's still some more silence, but it's like this peace is coming in, that the masculines are seeing beneath the 3D, I heard once and for all, and looking at this shared third energy. This is much more of an Om resonance than a blocking or a resistance. This is an allowance. This is holding space for this higher vision, this direction to be shown. It's like they're very conscious of their breath. Divine masculines, are you doing breath work? I've had time for myself lately for once. I've taken it, I just heard. So there's a whole new spaciousness and a whole new understanding of what could be possible when two extraordinary humans team up in the name of things they are shown from this primordial Om creationary frequency. In the Three of Coins, this is the twins and the divine. What about the feminines? What is the feminine motion? Six of Swords again. This is the progress. Eight of Pentacles, Lord of Prudence, but this is my card of the specialization. The Eight of Pentacles often showcases the Three of Pentacles, taking things to the next level. This is next level stuff, progress coming in. So both can feel that things are boundless, unlimited. Both are feeling movement in their own lives and peace sinking in on a new level. We have just reached a new level of capacity, emotional and physical, a new level of qualification to start collaborating in new ways that we have not seen yet. What can we see in the shared space? I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. We've got to get rid of all of the junk, all of the warring, segregation, separation energies, all the obstacles. These connections are so magnetic, and yet there are still fears, guilt, things that need to be released that have no business being here in the name of love. Okay, many blessings, everyone. Bye for now.